Greetings, greetings. I am Charlotte Louis, self love coach and owner of Center Me, where we help women, professionals, entrepreneurs to cultivate authenticity, self compassion, and transformative growth by providing immersive self love support. I am very excited about today. Today is Self Awareness Wednesday. And the thing is, oh, y'all hear my baby. She's singing in the shower. She's so cute. She's so cute. But today is Self Awareness Wednesday, and I'm really excited about it. I just honestly, I'm excited about every day that I get to come up here and do what I love, to talk about self love, teach, and really help anyone that I possibly can, that comes across these videos and um, is interested enough to keep watching them. And so it's something that I feel an enormous amount of enthusiasm for every single morning, Monday through Friday. And we had planned to talk about, explore people pleasing and the different faces of people pleasing today. And but there's something on my heart. There's something on my spirit that I want to talk about, and it may take the entire time this morning because we do have to pull a hard stop in about 10 minutes this morning. But she's so cute. She's singing happy birthday to herself. It's not her birthday, baby. But that's what I'm saying. Like, celebrate yourself. I can't wait. Tomorrow's Cyber Thursday. But anywho, Self Awareness Wednesday. So there's a topic that I want to address this morning. And I knew coming into this line of work that the biggest hurdle that I would face is helping women to see themselves in the way that you would see yourself when you are emotionally well and you are and you experience unconditional love for yourself. The desire to expand the way that you love yourself is constant. And I knew that because we live in a society, culture, where emotional wellness isn't something that we put on this great pedestal, that in order to reach your dreams, in order to see yourself attracting your desires, manifesting whatever it is, the life that you desire, having a successful business, a successful career, being able to navigate stress with ease, being able to coach yourself in times of difficult, heavy, and uncomfortable emotions, situations, circumstances. We don't put emotional wellness up there on that pedestal because even though all of those things are the benefit, because when you know yourself and you know your design and you know your natural gifts and talents, your purpose, what you are here to do, you are unstoppable. You're unstoppable. When you trust yourself, you're unstoppable. And because emotional wellness isn't on this pedestal of, hey, this is what you want to have in order to really secure your journey, the richness, the value of journeying in this life, in this time, in this space with abundance. Because it's not taught in that way, because it's not held up on a pedestal in that way, and it's not held up in a high regard in that way, we even sometimes think of it as some type of luxury or an optional situation. Like, well, there are a lot of people who are successful and are not emotionally well. There are millionaires, maybe even billionaires, sure, right? that are not emotionally well. But what kind of life is that? What kind of life is it that you can have whatever you desire at your fingertips, but nothing will satisfy you? And it's just like, why wouldn't you want to exist in a state of being where you can ignite gratitude, love, peace within you at any given time that you desire? It is an infinite state of being when you are emotionally well. It is knowing your design. It is being aware of yourself. It is having the awareness of yourself that is ever growing, ever expanding. Because as every emotion, experience, person, circumstance comes and flows through you, you are expanding in your awareness of yourself and your ability to navigate these, to allow these to flow easily through you. You are learning more and more about who you are and the vastness of who you are. I get extremely excited about this work because I understand that as soon as you start putting in the work to know yourself, to regulate your emotions with mastery, to invest in your well-being, to stand in the knowing that your wellness is your birthright, your life is changed forever. Forever. So yeah, you can go and get your hair done, you can go and get your nails done, and you can go get a massage, and you can go to on vacation every quarter or annually or biannually or for your birthday. And these things are all great. By all means, celebrate yourself, take care of yourself in the way that you the best way you know how. But understand that these are all short-term senses of gratification and satisfaction. And what you are getting and what you are learning at Center Me is for the long term. And I know that we exist in a society that is right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. But wouldn't you rather know yourself enough to know exactly how to meet those needs? Wouldn't you like to know yourself enough to know when it is time to meet your environmental need, your physical need, your mental need, your emotional need, your spiritual need? Wouldn't you like to be that aware of yourself to know, yes, I'd love to be there, to be for you what you desire, but I cannot because emotionally I'm not there. Physically I'm not there. Mentally, I'm not there. Environmentally, that's not the space for me. I don't know what it is, but my spirit isn't in it, so I can't move forward with it. Wouldn't you like to know yourself enough to know how to meet your needs, how to cultivate this internal environment within yourself that is peace everlasting, untouchable by anything external? And when I mean external, I mean even your thoughts. You are so aware of yourself that you know what your language is versus the language of people who try to force their own fears and their own insecurities on you. You know what your language is, and so you know how to reject that which is not of you, which is not of God. See, what I'm trying to do with Center Me is I'm trying to create this path for women to see themselves and to desire for themselves love that is unconditional, and the knowing that is infinite. And so when I see, you know, these statistics of women who are actually concerned about their mental and physical health, women who are experiencing elevated levels of stress on a day-to-day basis, but are unable to see themselves emotionally well or unable to see themselves investing in that emotional wellness to decrease those levels of stress, to see what it feels like to exist in a life where you are not concerned about your mental or physical health. It it hurt, but it also drove me to, I said, you know what? I got to do more. I don't know if I'm using the right words. I was telling my best friend yesterday. Maybe I'm not using the right words. Maybe I don't know how do I communicate that even though I experience stress just like everyone else, even though I experience anger and frustration and irritation and all of these difficult emotions just like everyone else, but my response to myself is in alignment with that which is greater. That's what I want for the women who are at Center Me. And I have experienced a lot on this journey. A lot of times in this journey of, you know, trying to figure out what is it that I want to do with Center Me? How do I want to present myself as a self-love coach? Like, how do I want to really drive impact? I have this larger than life. Like, I know that what it is that I'm doing is greater than me. I want for the world to see themselves as unconditional love, to see themselves as these infinite and divine beings that are capable of regulating emotions with mastery, that are capable of attracting the and manifesting the life that they desire, that are capable of embracing themselves and accepting themselves as they evolve from these experiences, from these situations and these circumstances. That's what I want, and because I've had to journey myself learn myself in this process. There have been so many frustrating times. And I'm just like, you know what, God, I don't understand. Like, I love what it is that I've been called to do. But if I don't know if I'm doing it right. And sometimes I have to just trust. I have to trust that because it's in me, the way that I'm doing is the only way that I can. And that as I continue to evolve, as I continue to express, as I continue to expand, so will it. So will my expression of Center Me. So will my vision of Center Me. But more than anything, I want women to see themselves in wellness. It is not unseeable. It is not intangible. It is already within you. It is already within you. And when I come up here, the only thing that I'm doing is trying to inspire you to see it in many different ways. I'm just trying to get you to see more creatively the different ways that you can allow love to express itself within you. How you can be on board with allowing love to flow easily through you, expand within you, and flow beyond you, all around you, in everything that you do, from your household to your organizations and even into your communities. Because you are powerful, sis. And I want you to tap into that. I want to inspire you to tap into that. And so, I want you to just think about today on Self Awareness Wednesday. How do you see yourself in wellness? How do you see yourself in emotional wellness? How do you see yourself in self love? How do you see yourself in stress? How do you see yourself? What is the vision that you have for yourself? What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? Get really, really interested in exploring this vision. The beliefs that make you who you are these beliefs rooted in fear? Are they rooted in abundance? You are abundance. How deep is your trust for yourself? I'm in this season right now in my life where I am challenging myself to trust myself even more. And by trusting myself, I'm trusting God, Spirit, however you want to, acknowledge that presence within you. And, just to be frank, it's not an easy task. But I've already been able to experience that the more that I trust myself and the more that I trust this divine presence within me, the more in alignment with abundance I am. I never said that this thing is going to be easy, but I can guarantee that it is rich. Every moment of it is rich. I was regulating anger last night. I felt it in me and I already knew. Just by experiencing anger frequently, I knew I was in my life. I knew that the response to it was to meditate. For me, it's meditation. I have to meet this energizing and seducing energy with stillness. I have to position myself to be able to witness it, the thoughts that it stimulates, the behaviors that it wants to be driven. And then I had a great night's sleep because I took the time to notice myself and explore myself. That response has taken years. So, what better time to start investing in your emotional wellness than now? It may not take you that long, but I'm just being honest. All I can give you is my whole self. So, yeah, we can talk about how emotional wellness is really going to be the seat of your success. Your emotional wellness is the seat of your physical and mental health. Your emotional wellness is the seat of how you attract the life that you desire. And all of those things are wonderful. But what makes me so excited about emotional wellness and what makes me so passionate about it is that I come from a life where I was only present in times that were in high demand of my presence, meaning, shit hit the fan. Or something super, 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 super amazing happened. And these are these peaks and valleys that are really not that frequent. It's these little parts of the journey that we experience the most, but these are the parts of the journey that we can still enjoy. And so, what I find so much more incredible about emotional wellness is that I am present in more moments in my life than ever. I go outside just to be present in the sunlight, just to be present to feel the sand between my toes, the grass between my toes, the wind on my skin. What I'm telling you is life is rich. You are rich. And I know you're probably like, girl, I don't know what you're talking about. But you will. You will. When you become more fluent in love and more fluent in wellness, you will. And so I'm going to continue to do everything that I possibly can. I know I said I was going to be up here for like 10 minutes. It's been 23. But I love what it is that I do. I love this work. Because I can actually guarantee you that if you invest in your emotional wellness, your life will never be the same. I'm not saying that, again, you're not going to experience these heavy, difficult, and uncomfortable emotions. These are a part of your design, okay? I saw someone, and I'm gonna reply to that. Somebody commented on one of my posts that our emotions are like guests in our house, and I remember, and I immediately started to think of Rumi's guest house poem, and I love that poem, but my understanding or understanding of emotions has evolved since then, and I don't believe that they are guests. They're windows, they're doors, they're furniture. Our emotions are a part of our design. So they're not guests because they never go anywhere. Really. Like, the state of experiencing emotions doesn't ever go anywhere. Our emotions individually are temporary, yeah, but they are a part of our design. This is a part of knowing yourself, emotional wellness, and your design. And so, they help us to reveal more about who we are. And that's going to help us in being more empowered to being the master of self. And this takes a journey. And I really can't say, oh, and after 30 days, you're going to be a changed woman, or after 60 days or 90 days. I can't say that, but I can say that you are going to see yourself differently. And all you have to do is see it. All you have to do is see it. And once it's here, it's never going anywhere. Once you see yourself, and I'm talking about the parts of you that you don't visit frequently, the parts of you that you shy away from or you neglect, the parts of you that you just don't like, and you start to see yourself and start to see, you know what, okay, this is where I am, this is who I am, this is why I am, but I can do something about it. That's a game changer. I understand that what I'm doing is asking women to invest in a mindset change. And I know that that's hard. But it's possible. And that's what I want to share this morning. I know that it was not my usual, you know, point by point by point. Listen, I'm a Capricorn, so my thing is like organization. Like I just love being able to flow from point to point to point. Whenever I freestyle like this, I'm always just like and that and that and that, and I just get so inspired by everything. The energy just starts to really brew, right? Starts to really flow. But I believe in you, sis. I believe in your abilities. I believe that you are capable of anything. You're capable of whatever it is that you desire. You are enough. You are worthy. You are well. You just have to tap into that and see that for yourself. So even if you take just one tip that I've given on my entire page, find one that really resonates with you, and I promise you, consistent implementation, consistent action, consistent execution on that one thing is going to permeate into literally everything that I talk about on this profile. Everything. That's what love does. It just expands. All it knows is expansion. And when you tap into yourself, all you're going to know is expansion. And when you meet difficult and uncomfortable or heavy emotions, because you are now grounded in the knowing of who you are, grounded in this expansion, this expression, and this evolution of self, you meet them with the desire to learn more about them, more about yourself through them. And so it's not avoiding them anymore. It's embracing them. And your life is, again, it is rich because of it. It is rich. So, I'm sending you so much love, so much peace, and so much light, sis. Thank you. And hold on, because I don't know your name, sis. Evolve, Niu. I know I just chopped that up. But I just want to say to you specifically, because you come up here almost every time I'm up here on Instagram, And I just want you to know that you were the reason I came up here today. I told my son, I said, we're running late, but I gotta do it. I gotta show up because there's this woman who comes up here every day, and I want to make sure that for whatever reason that she's coming up here, that she always gets her fill every morning that I come up here. So I was just gonna be like, you know what? I'll just do it later. But you deserve consistency, and I appreciate you for joining me every morning. I appreciate your love. I appreciate your attention and your awareness. And I appreciate your belief in what it is that I'm doing. And I hope that it's serving you. So, this one's for you, girl. All right, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day on purpose. Bye.